Good morning, class 3. So today we will begin with our exercises from page number 53. Okay. So for the so let's understand the objective type questions. So the first question from question A, fill in the blanks with the correct words. So the first question is dash is the mixture of many gases. So they have given two options, water and air. So air is the mixture of many gases. Then we have question number 2. All the living things need dash to live. So we have oxygen and water vapor. So oxygen to live. All living things need oxygen to live. Then we have question 3. Water dash to form ice. So water freezes to form ice. Then question 4. Dash is water in vapor form. So steam is a water in vapor form. Then question number 5. Steam dash to form water. So it condenses to form a water. So the next question we have. So let's begin with the question number 2. Choose the correct options. So the first question is, in which of these forms does water exist in nature? So we have four options: solid, liquid, gas, and all of this. So obviously liquid, option B is the correct answer. Then we have question number 2. Which of these is not true about air? So they have options like it is a gas, it contains oxygen which is a liquid, it contains oxygen that is needed by all living beings, and option D, it has no shape or size. So the correct answer is it contains oxygen which is a liquid. Option C. Okay. Then we have question number 3. What comes out when water is heated? We have options like steam, ice, water, or condensation. So the correct answer is steam. Then we have question number 4. Which of these do not flow and cannot be poured into containers? So we have options like solid, liquid, gas, and all of this. So the correct answer is solid. Moving on. And the next question we have is question number 5. Which of these processes help to change steam from into water? So we have options like solid, liquid, gases, and all of this. So the correct answer is we have options like condensation, cooling, boiling, or both A and B. So the correct option is both A and B, condensation and cooling. Okay. Then we have a question number 6. Which of the following do not have a shape and its and size of its own? So we have options like solid, liquid, gases, and all of this. So obviously gases is the correct answer. Then we have a question number 7. What state of matter is oil? So it is a liquid. Okay. Then question number 8. Which of these does air contain? Options are only oxygen, water vapor, many gases, or all of this. So it contains all of this, only gases, water vapor, and many gases. So option D is the correct answer. Moving on. So the next question we have is very short answer type questions. Give one word for the following. And the question number 1 is things that do not flow and have a fixed shape and size, that is your solids. Okay. Then things that can easily flow and take the shape of the container. So obviously it is a liquid. Then the process by which water changes to ice on cooling is called freezing. Okay. Moving on with next question. So the next question we have is give two examples for the following. we have to give two examples for each of the following. So for the first we have is solids. I have written here pen and book. Then we have liquids, where I have written here water and oil. And then we have a question number 3, gases. We have to give two examples for gases. Okay, so I have written here oxygen and water vapor. Now question number 4, processes that change water from one form to another. We call it evaporation and condensation. Moving on. So now let's begin with some question and answers. Answer the following questions. So they have given question number 1, name 3 forms in which things exist. Okay, we have to give 3 names, so it will be your solid, liquid and gases. Then we have a question number 2, write 2 differences between solids and liquids. So you have to write like this, write 1. Okay, then solid have a fixed or definite shape, comma, liquids do not have any definite shape and take the shape of the container. Okay, then write 2. Okay, solids do not flow, comma, liquids flow easily. Okay, this is for answer for your question number 2. Then we have a question number 3, what is evaporation? You have to write the process by which water changes into steam on heating is called evaporation. So next we have question number 4. So then we have question number 4, what is condensation? You have to write the process by which steam cools down and changes into tiny water droplets is called condensation. Okay, then we have a question number 5, with the help of label diagram show how water changes its forms. So you have to draw a label diagram here, okay, which is given in your textbook from page number 51. Okay, how the water changes its form, you can draw that one here. Okay, moving on. So let's now do some recall questions. Okay, recall and complete the concept map given below. We have to complete all these blank spaces given in your textbook. Okay, so the first, things exist in 3 forms. Okay, things exist in 3 form is divided into 3, solid, liquid and gases. So we have to give example for each of them. So for solid I have written here paper, example paper and talcum powder. And for liquids I have given here water and oil. And for gas I have given some examples of oxygen and water vapor. Okay, so this is how you complete this map. Moving on. So then we have change of form of water. This is how the changes of form of water occurs. Okay, when the liquid is being processed on freezing, it becomes solid. Okay, and then on heating we get gas, we get in the form of gases. Okay, so this is how the actual flow works. Moving on. So now let's begin with the let's observe question. Label the process by which water changes from one form to another form. This diagram you have already seen in your textbook, and we have to just fill the blank spaces in this diagram. So the first blank space we have to fill with melting. Okay, ice, when on heating it melts. Okay, on cooling we call it freezing. and when the water is further heating, okay, in the process of which where evaporation occurs is called on heating. And then we have when the water is further processed into cooling, we call it condensation. Moving on, so then we have question number 2. What is happening to the water inside the kettle? It is boiling, as obvious. Then we have question 2, number 2. Due to evaporation, water changes to steam. So that's all you have to write. Then moving on with the next question. So let's begin with the let's connect questions. First, shapes and corners and angles. Count the number of sides and label the angle in the following shapes. So as you can see in your textbook, they are given two diagrams, okay, where we have to find number of sides or corners and number of angles. For figure 1, or we can say left hand RLHS, they have 3 sides A, B and C. And for figure B, we have 6 sides. So your home assignment is to find the number of angles in both the diagrams. Okay, that will be your home assignment. Moving on, so now let's begin with the let's apply questions. Question number 1. Every time Maya leaves a glass of cold coffee on the table, water droplets form on the glass. Where do you think the droplets come from? So your answer will be air contains moisture. This is the moisture that condenses on the side of the glass. Okay, that's all you have to write. Moving on, so let's begin with the let's analyze and evaluate questions. Question number 1. Do you think the milk in the bowl will remain the same after a few hours, and why? So you have to write like this. Yes, it will remain liquid, it will not spoil, okay, then because it is surrounded by ice. Then you have question number 2. What will happen to the ice cube after a few hours? Justify your answer with the reason. So you have to give answers like this. The ice will melt, it will change from solid to liquid. Okay, so that's all for now. We're gonna start with our new chapter in the next session. Thank you.